on my tripod in my car, so it's a little bouncy. But I'm going to be sharing a random day in Vlogmas. Today is Wednesday, and it's a busy day. We've got a PTA meeting, then we need to set up for the holiday shop. I'm going to go home and work. I need to clean up the house, maybe start decorating a little bit. And then we go over to my friend's house this evening to tag all of the gifts for the holiday shop. So come along with me. I'm actually having an afternoon coffee. The house is a bit of a mess, not gonna lie. Still need to put up our Christmas decor. It's just been crazy. All right, so like I said this morning, I was heading to the school for the holiday shop. We were setting it all up today. The kids start shopping on Friday, so we had to get a lot done. So I was there for a couple hours. I came home. I've been working. I feel like my eyes are starting to cross. I would like to decorate. I don't think I'm gonna get to that today, which stinks. Maybe later. But later I have to go to tagging for the holiday shop. So thank your PTA moms during this time of the year, because we are working in overtime to make the things happen for the kids at the school. Anywho, I'm gonna work a little bit more. Kids will be home soon because they have early release, and yeah. Okay, let me take out my earbud. Airbud, that's a dog. AirPod. Okay, so I wanted to do a little brief moment where we chat about Chaos to Christmas, which has been my series that I began like 2 months ago or so, maybe even past 2 months ago, where I chatted about preparing myself for this moment, for December. And I wanted to do a little recap of the things that I did succeed at with that very early preparedness, and the things that I failed at and that I wish that I would have done differently, or next time around I'll prioritize a little bit more. Does that make sense? Okay, so first of all, I wanted to chat about the things that I failed at because I want to make it a positive. But I never got to organize the laundry room or the garage, and I really regret that. I still am gonna aim to try to do it in December because it's starting to cool down. It honestly just has been so hot, and we had a lot of rainy weather. So I have a lot of excuses that make sense in our reasons, but moral of the story is I did not get those two things done. But I did get a lot of decluttering in the house done, and I am so thankful that I prioritized that, because it has been so helpful as I'm having to decorate like kind of last minute. And it's a reminder that sometimes you have to be flexible with yourself and create expectations based on what you can do, you know? So I wanted to mention that because I feel like that's important. I can't just sit here and have a series about preparedness and then not chat about where maybe I failed or I didn't get it all done, you know? Because that's real life and that does happen, and that's okay. What I wanted to share is that I wanted to go over where we're at, because Alexa, how many more weeks until Christmas?
Christmas is in 3 weeks and 9 hours. On Thursday, December 25th.
That's crazy.
2025.
Holy moly. Okay, so 3 weeks away, and it says send Christmas cards, pick Christmas event outfits, and wrap gifts as they arrive, label accordingly. Okay, so I'm excited about this because I am in between 4 weeks and 3 weeks right now. I've done everything up to there. I feel good about it. 4 weeks was set up Christmas tree, decorate exterior of the home, finish interior decorating, and buy festive drink supplies. So I am needing to do both of those things, and I am going to get those done by the end of this weekend. So that feels really good to me. I feel like, okay, that's good. I already have my Christmas cards. I need to stamp them and I need to address them. And that is going to be something that I do, I think this weekend. I'm just gonna have a whole moment where I have some hot cocoa and just go to town on it. I like to hand address. I don't have the best handwriting, but there's just something about hand addressing because it makes me think about each family that I'm sending it to. I don't know. I'm just ways that I romanticize life, and that is one of them. So even though I, am not beautiful at script or anything, and then I did give out a handful of them in person. So I've been trying to just kind of hand them out as I see people because our USPS has been so slow, and God bless them. I know they're working their little tooties off, but it's been slow. So I'm like, last year I had about 10 that I don't even think ever got to the recipient. So anywho's it's. Okay, so then pick Christmas event outfits, done with that. We have all that. We have the Nutcracker this weekend. I would like to get myself a different sweater, but if not, I have a sweater that I can wear. It's not a big deal. I have Polly's outfit, and then I have what we're gonna wear for Christmas. We kind of do cozy Christmas because we just stay home. I host Christmas Eve, and then we have Christmas Day is just jammy day. We don't do anything on Christmas Day. But I need to decorate everything. I mean, look at this. All we have is the tree up, which it looks gorgeous, and I have prioritized that because I wanted to find some vintage ornaments and have like a good foundation with some new bulbs and ribbon, and I did that. But now we need to decorate the tree. So I think we'll do that maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm hoping tomorrow I can decorate the house, like at least the living room. Okay, and this is very late for me. It's very late for me. So just once again, I prioritized family time over decorating, and I'm glad I did that. But I am like, oh, I need my house decorated. Like it is December 3rd. I need it decorated. Next year, I think I am gonna decorate earlier. We typically don't because we have a Thanksgiving birthday. Like my son's birthday is right around Thanksgiving. But I think I'm gonna decorate because we always go to Georgia, and then it feels like it's like a mad rush to get everything done when we get home. Okay, and then exterior of home. I have everything in front of me. It's all pulled out and organized. So it's literally just us spending an hour doing each space. So we have kind of a rotation and a routine, and we'll get it done. But I want it done. Okay, and then buy festive drink supplies. I typically don't really need this because I don't drink a ton, but we are doing a fun thing this year. It's new to us in our area. A handful of my friends have come up with the idea of doing this progressive dinner, like this Chrismica dinner thing, where everyone starts at my house and we have appetizers and drinks, and you have one signature appetizer and one signature drink. So anyways, I want to think on that and get all that stuff started to purchase because I think it's like in 2.5 weeks. So I need to do that. Okay, and I think that's it. As far as the gifting, one idea that my friends and I have come up with, I threw it out there and then my friends were like, yes, is we're going to do a wrap and yap party. We're gonna do like a brunch at my friend's house because she has a toddler. So it's easier if we just do it at her house. But what you do, if you're wanting to do something like this, is you bring your presents in like a box and you bring all your wrapping stuff, and then you bring like a yummy brunch item or a drink. And then you just sit there wrapping with your friends, and super fun. And we figured we'd do it while the kids are in school, so then we don't have to worry about childcare and all the things. So we're really excited about that. I'm excited that we have that on the docket, and we are doing it because I threw it out there on like Monday, and then everyone was like, yes. So that'll be really fun. The other thing is our school holiday shop. Today, I had to allot a lot of time in my morning to help set it up and get it going. And then tomorrow, I'm not gonna be able to go there, but Friday we open. So that's also an additional little thing that I add to my timeline because of that happening. Okay, and then we're not even gonna look, I don't even look to 2 weeks and past, okay? We don't even look there. We're living in the moment, okay? And then I wanted to share, I did some clips, but maybe I'll share it all right now. One thing that we prioritized this year, and years past, we've always done either a toy drive or angel tree. We've always done something to where we are giving back to the community in some capacity based on the amount of money that we had at the time, all the things. And this year, my kids have really seen the need. I think we talked a lot when we were doing the food drive and donating food to the food drive, and we've had a lot of discussions this year about helping people, and not because, you know, for anything other than it just being the right thing to do. And yeah, anyways, so we have a pop-up that is at my friend's beautiful store, and she gives us a space that we sell our little Polly Pops, and we have we do scarf necklaces, we do bag charms, and stuff like that. And so the kids decided that typically they get all of the earnings for this pop-up. And what we do with that is, like, in the summertime, we paid for some of their camps. And then we also have gone to like a softball game, and we paid with the earnings that we made. Everything goes to the kids. We've gone to SeaWorld with their earnings. We've gone, you know, there's been multiple different times that we've used their earnings for things and activities for them to do and experience. But this time they wanted to use it. I kind of threw it out there. I was like, what do you guys think about using the earnings for some angel tree kids? And so we did, and I was really excited. I will put in a clip of our haul. I didn't show every single thing, but the kids were so proud, and they wanted to have a video of them kind of standing in front of it. And then today we dropped it off at the place to have it delivered to the family. My 12-year-old today was chatting with me this morning about how, oh my gosh, it's just so sweet. But he said, looking at the lists that the kids had given, he was like, it just felt like they didn't think they were going to get anything. And so he goes, I think they're going to be really surprised with what they got. And I just thought, you know, I'm sorry, I just get very emotional about that kind of stuff. Anyways, I was really happy to just be a part of their hearts, just, you know, expanding and growing. And I hope that they always are like this. You know, kids are just such special. It's such a privilege to get to raise kids. And I do not take it lightly. I want to raise the most incredible humans on the earth. And I just want them to have a heart for people. And I want them to live that life, you know? So, anywho, yes, it's been a really wonderful experience, and I've loved it. It's been so fun to go through this process with them, because usually it's just me doing it. And it's really fun and I love it, but I'm like, now they're older, you know, and with boys, like, it always was like, we would get things, we've gotten things, they've been with me when we buy stuff. But this was like the first year where I felt like all three were 100% a part of it. All three were into it. All three sacrificed for it to happen. So that felt really cool. A really proud mom moment, you know, where I'm just like, golly, I am entrusted with really incredible little souls, and I do not take that lightly. Anywho's, okay, so I just wanted to do like a recap, where we're at, where we're going, and yeah, know that all this is happening, but my life is a mess, y'all. Like, I'm looking at it all. I'm like, I still have like 7 hours of work to do. I've got piles of laundry. I have boxes in my living room. So just FYI, you can't do it all. You just have to prioritize what's important in the moment. And the last couple days have just been for school things, helping my mom, and doing good for people. And so that's felt good. And that meant that not everything is aesthetic yet. Not everything is beautiful. Not everything is exactly how I want it to be. And that is okay. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. I might show you a little clip later of me at the tagging thing. I don't know, we'll see. But if not, this is it, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, love your faces. You did so good. You did most of it. You gave me all the good ideas.
Yeah, because I loved all this stuff when I was like a little one.
Exactly.
And I loved Hot Wheels too.
You did, and you still do. All right, this is the girl haul. And then this is the boy haul. And then in the stocking, we have some essential items that they may need and some fun stuff. So All right, and we are dropping off the angel tree gifts today as well.